Hi everybody, Beth here, and today I wanted to talk to you about Call of Cthulhu. I'm going to be running a Call of Cthulhu game every week, and I want to give you guys a quick recap of Session 1, as well as the last little bit of the session, because due to some shenanigans involving my laptop and Murphy's Law, the first half of it got corrupted and not salvageable, so yeah. So there's that. Call of Cthulhu is a tabletop role-playing game. The adventure that we are playing is from Golden Goblin Press's Tales of Crescent City supplement, and the adventure itself is called Song and Dance. Link to it will be in the description down below if you want to take a look at it and gander and all that jazz. The setting is 1925, 1926 in New Orleans. Couple of disclaimers before I really get into it. Number one, PG-13-ish rating. There's going to be a lot of swearing. There's going to be a lot of sexual content. Not overly explicit, but there's going to be a lot of innuendos and some really fucking swearing fucking moments. I mean, fuck. So be warned about that. The campaign itself covers a lot of sensitive topics, such as bipolar, suicide, acts of suicide, and other not fun topics. I will be honest, we're not going to go too deep into that, but there's going to be mentions of characters offing themselves because of things that happen in the game and such and stuff like that. So if that's not your jam in any way, shape, or form, and you're not comfortable with that, that's totally fine. Probably not the campaign to watch. Number 3, there is So number 3 is that my pronunciation skills are kind of mediocre, and being able to keep to a single train of thought is not great. So there is some hopping around in the campaign. There is me butchering all sorts of languages, and it will not be consistent. Let me put it like that. So if you're somebody who's particular about like proper French pronunciation, proper Italian, proper English being pronounced right, probably not the campaign for you. The other disclaimer, and kind of the big one, is that this is the first campaign that I am both playing and running as a DM. And this is our first, and for my group of friends and I, this is the first time we've done Call of Cthulhu as either players or the Keeper, DM, GM, whichever title you prefer. So we aren't playing it correctly. I'm fairly confident we're not doing it that correctly, but we're just kind of winging it based on what we know and what we're kind of collectively agreeing on. So if you're a stickler for the rules, this is also not the session for you to watch. So those are the big disclaimers off the top of my head. But if this sounds interesting, feel free to continue, and we'll get into the characters, a quick recap of the events that take place, and then I will showcase the rest of the session that we had. So, the cast of characters is as follows. We have Jas, who will be playing the role of Laura, who is a librarian here in New Orleans. We have Deeser, who is playing Walter, a freelance architect who's a little bit down on his luck. We have Lord Chevron. See, I told you, this pronunciation not my thing. Lord Chevronlier, playing Jack, who is a law professor who has recently moved to the area. We have Tomb playing Louise, who is a bar owner and market owner. And then we have Flower, who is playing Runa Solberg, a lounge singer by night, register clerk during the day. And then you will also see in the last session that there is a couple of other people in there. They are audience members, they are not player characters. So that's our cast. Let's get into a recap, and I will try and keep this concise and in chronological order, but we'll see. So, we start off in LeBlanc Market. It's Tuesday, December 29th, 1925, and it's an average day in the market. There is a couple of people mingling here and there. Jack is looking through stuff, trying to find his groceries and whatnot. Louise is kind of working in the back storage room and kind of also walking out on the floor, kind of making sure everybody's doing good. And Runa is at the register smoking. There's some banter between her and Louise. Louise also goes and tries to interact with Walter. Walter trying not to be too suspicious in the whole loitering and awkwardness. He leaves the store for a little bit, but then he will come back in and run into Jack, who they'll fall and peppermints get spilled. Pour one out for the peppermint candies. They will be remembered fondly. And Louise comes to help. Walter reveals that he is out of a job and is looking for a job. Louise doesn't have an opening for him, but will give him a sandwich. And Runa helps ragging on Louise. It's like, you have a heart for him. Do you want a paycheck cut? I'll give him a sandwich. And stuff like that. And Jass's character Laura comes in, and Runa is able to convince her to come in later that evening to enjoy herself at the speakeasy. Because right above the market is Chateau de Lys, a speakeasy lounge kind of thing, which is pretty cool. So that goes on. We time skip to the evening. Laura finds her way through the way to get into the speakeasy, which you give the passcode to the guy guarding the gate. She makes it up there and kind of gets to see the layout of the speakeasy. She also gets to meet Gaston, Louise's cousin, who has no consistent accent, because no one accents quite like Gaston. And she also gets to meet, there's reference to Louise's other cousin, Gabriel, and Runa proceeds to give her a bit of a tour of the speakeasy itself. Character Louise gets to have some banter with Gaston before we cut over to Jack's character, who gets up through the speakeasy and is getting pat down and tries to convince the guy, making sure everybody doesn't bring a gun into the speakeasy and isn't hiding anything, that the box that he brought that's all wrapped is not suspicious. He ends up failing that persuasion check, so the bouncer ends up getting a nice bottle of rye for his trouble and sends Jack in with an empty box, but Louise is entertained by that and gets him a free drink. While that's happening, we cut over to Walter, who is trying to sleep in the alley where the gate is located. Unfortunately, he's not getting much sleep, as every once in a while people are walking past him, tripping over him, or just being loud, talking to the person at the gate. The gate is opening, the gate is closing, and eventually he gets up and goes to the bouncer and is like, hey, is there a job I can do? Because I'm clearly not being able to sleep. And the bouncer is like, okay, you know what? I hear that there is a pretty good boxer here. So find the boxer, tell me, get when his next match is, come back down, I'll give you 5 and you can go do whatever. So that is how Walter gets up into the speakeasy, though he's sent straight to the bathroom because, he's an architect that's a little down on his luck. There's some things he's got to work out. So eventually, things start to mingle down, and it is time for the jazz performance. Runa nails her performance check, and she is belting out her song. She's singing. Everything's great. Everything's grand. Until the trumpeter drops to the ground. All of a sudden, the music stops. Tomb is able to successfully resuscitate him, the trumpeter, and Runa unfortunately loses a large chunk of sanity as all of a sudden she is hit with every negative emotion she has ever felt, and she can't sing. No music is coming to her. Nothing. It's just, it has stopped working. The rest of the band is also kind of like, what the fuck's going on? And Louise quickly is like, okay, bar's closed, get your tabs, get out. As we hear outside, there are crashes of glass, there's people screaming, and there's sirens being told, and there's also the sound of bodies hitting pavement as well. And Laura is able to help a little bit with her first aid. Runa just goes straight to the bar, hops the bar, sits in the corner, grabs the expensive stuff, grabs a cigar, and just self-medicates, trying to calm herself down, and because it's a bit of a wreck. Tomb is able to get the bouncers to take the trumpeter to the ambulance to get him treated, and Gaston and Gabe, both of Louise's cousins, are helping tab out people, get people paid and all that and whatnot. And Gabe and Runa get to share a hug, and it's a little heartwarming hug and stuff. Jack had jumped over the bar when the chaos started, so he's still there, and he gets to learn how to smoke. It's great. And Walter, after things have started to settle down a little bit, claims to know what's going on, and Louise picks him up by the collar and successfully rolls intimidate to get her way. And Walter unfortunately botches his occult read and his occult roll, so he ends up sticking his foot in his mouth, to which Louise does not appreciate. So it's up to Gaston. Well, she orders Gaston to take him out and get rid of him. So Gaston goes to grab him in his ever-changing accent, and Walter does try to fight Gaston. He manages to get out of Louise's grip, tries to punch Gaston. Gaston just grabs his hand, kind of pulls it back a little bit. Not so much to break anything, but it's like, yeah, no, not in my house. And Gaston and Walter leave the speakeasy. Louise goes back to go check on the band members, and there's kind of this little bit of a tense, like, okay, what's going on? What is going on? And stuff like that. With Walter, he is tossed out onto the street, and Gaston tries to go and scare him off. And so he does run off a little bit before realizing that his pet has gone missing. And his pet is probably still in the speakeasy, so he's got to make his way back in, and that's pretty much where we are, where my recording of it disappeared and died. So, without further ado, I will play the new, or not new, but the rest of the session, and I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you guys next week, where we'll get to session 2. So, have a wonderful rest of the day, and I'll see you soon. Bye! And we're back.
Also, yeah, people are dumb.
Where were we?
We're dumb.
Okay, so
Oh, yeah.
last part.
Recorded.
You were at
The last part
Right.
I was at, or where my recording was at, from what I can tell, was Jack and Runa behind the bar,
Yep.
and the Laura's there kind of
Okay.
about to interact.
All right. Are you ready?
Let's do this.
Look at you
All right.
coughing like an amateur, like a fish out of water. Honey, you gotta. It's not like breathing air. You just gotta. How to explain this? Okay. So, you take a deep breath and you kind of inhale it, and then you let it sit in your mouth and in your like sinuses, and then you blow it out. You don't actually like inhale it into your lungs.
He tries his best again.
He like kind of demonstrates, but like of course it's like one of those things that you can explain it on principle, but unless you're physically doing it, it kind of really doesn't make sense. So she's over here doing it like a pro because
There's just a cloud of smoke just coming over the bar. Is just hotboxing without a lid. Just
yeah, basically.
Jack just coughing, dying.
That's probably looking for Gabe.
Gabe,
It's like inhaling the campfire.
he's probably just finished bringing the last person up, and he's kind of keeping an eye on the rest of the band members, because the screaming from
Hold
outside.
on, is he also behind the bar?
Yeah.
That's where the paying stuff is, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So is he like
Oh,
we've got the three of us sitting behind the
wait,
bar and then
there?
going standing behind the bar?
Gabe,
Huddled
Like
down
what the
behind.
hell are you
honey.
doing?
Gabe, sweetheart, darling.
Yes, Miss Runa.
Darling, your face is so pretty. Can I have a hug, darling?
He
I've had a
comes
rough
down
night.
and he gives you a hug.
Oh, this girl fucking melts. she's like, she's starting to calm down because not only has she had like a shit ton of booze, a shit ton of cigarettes, but now she's got this really cute boy giving her a really nice warm hug. So she's like, I'm finding inner peace. I'm finding inner peace. She's like, thank you, Gabe, sweetheart.
It's all right.
What would we do without you?
He just doesn't respond. He just pats your back, and he's like,
Jack's just dying.
When is your next? Before I forget, when's your next fight, honey? Because I got some money to burn, and I think you're gonna win this round.
At the mention of the fight, he kind of looks a little hesitant, but forces a smile. He's like, soon enough, I'll let you know.
You better. I'll send Louise after you, and you know she will kick your knee.
You're right, Miss Runa. You're very right.
Luis goes over and double checks the register, makes sure that, everybody else has been rung up and everybody's leaving. And
Louise!
Looks over at Runa. You better now?
I think I'm a little bit better now. I'm still freaking out. I don't know how to sing, and that's... I'll get there. I'm not gonna think about it.
Okay.
Hugs Gabe again. I found Gabe!
So...
Speaking of which, where did Walter get dropped off? Where did I get dropped off?
You got dropped off. Let me pull up the market. Gaston would have probably thrown you into the street, but since there is a bit of a crowd at the nearby speakeasies and stuff, and the ambulances, he's also not coherent enough to do much to you, so he's just probably just gonna dump you on the sidewalk and try and spook you to run away. Like, ugh.
Wait, what was that last bit?
I'm trying to
He
figure
was
out the
trying to spook me to run away?
Yeah, like he's trying to lunge at you, so you jump back and run away.
Well, it works, and I run away for a couple of seconds until I realize that I don't have my mouse with me.
Oh
I figure it maybe got shaken off out of me when a certain lady was shaking me from the shirt collar.
Down.
no!
Okay, my bit is over. You may carry on.
So
No. Wait. No, wait. No, wait. So then I try to enter through the alley while avoiding the bodyguard. Can you do that?
the bouncer's out over on the street trying to figure out what the hell's going on at the neighboring speakeasies. It's brought a bit of a crowd, so if you want to sneak through or go through the gate, he's not going to stop you. Gaston's also gone that way too, because it's a bit of a it's a scene.
Nice. All right, then I sneak through the gate all the way.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
I'm gonna have you do.
Perception.
Hold on 1 second. I need to reopen the files. Oh.
All right. Everything got closed up.
Okay, I will need.
All right.
Walter, I will need you to roll a D100 for stealth.
Okay. 17.
17.
17.
Alright, hold on, give me 1 second. You are able to climb the fence, no problem.
Nice. I'm in, guys.
I mean, you still gotta get up the
Boys,
stairs and
I'm
everything,
in.
but you know. So far, so good.
Right, where am I on the map? I'm sorry. Where's the
give me 1
fence? The
second.
fence is the one.
You are past the gate and you are in the courtyard before you go up the stairs.
Yep.
Okay. Right, then I go running.
Alright.
Up the stairs, obviously. And I try to hang on. I think I do have that. Oh no. I did not put any points on locksmith. God damn it.
I don't know that the door is locked.
Nope.
No, I don't think the doors have been locked yet.
Nope. It's still open. So you could very easily just walk on in.
You can waltz right back up.
Alright then. I quietly open the door and sneak in and hide again in the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
And my mouse. Can I at least put the location of my mouse?
Let's see. You were over by the cards when you got picked up and shaken. The mouse. He is going to be under a card table, if not behind the bar as well. Everybody's partying in the bar.
Squeak, squeakums, squeak, squeakums.
All right, and I guess my deed is done for the moment. I'm just in the bedroom planning how to get my mouse back.
All right. Okay. So at the party behind the bar.
Oh man, I really got to go to the bathroom.
No.
So
God. End up asking Runa, what exactly happened?
Okay. I was standing there and I was feeling really good. I was singing my song and dance, like I'm supposed to, like normal, having a great time entertaining the folks here. And then all of a sudden, Jackson just falls down and starts doing his thing, and all of a sudden, like, I don't want to go into it. It was just like being overwhelmed. Like I was getting flooded with everything. I mean, there was Ignacio, and then like I couldn't sing anymore, and it was just a lot to handle all at once.
Flower,
Starting to get worked up again.
Flower, we're getting feedback from Sydney.
there we go. All right. I went ahead and muted Sydney.
Sorry.
Yay. Do I need to do it again?
Yeah, go ahead and do it again.
What was the last thing y'all heard? Okay.
Jackson. Jackson.
Okay. I was just doing my thing up on stage, and then Jackson suddenly fell down, and he was doing, I mean, whatever he was doing, that the trumpet went across the stage, and I was shocked, and then all of a sudden, I was hit with this overwhelming emotional flood, and all I could think of was all of my stuff with Ignacio back in Chicago, and then I couldn't sing, and I was just like, no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't get it out, And then I started freaking out, and she's getting like really riled up again. She's like,
Runa. Calm. We're gonna breathe. Calm.
Takes a big chug of alcohol.
He's just gonna awkwardly pat you, just kind of be like, they're there.
Okay.
Shot.
I'm good. I'm good.
Shot. Do me a favor.
I literally feel like somebody was just in my brain, smashing it into a little pulp, and all I could do was cry.
Sha. Sing a scale.
I can't.
Why?
When I try, it's like I hit this wall. Like in a car, driving into the wall over and over and over again. And it's just... See, I'm just bad.
Looks at the rest of the band members. Do y'all feel the same?
Yes. There's like a chorus of yes. Jackson's just he's holding his arms together and he's just kind of swaying and he's not good.
Well, Jackson got taken to the ambulance.
Oh yeah, right. Sorry. Whoops.
You're good.
Yeah.
Sorry for random name dropping a name.
Sorry.
Not good. The band members kind of were like, yeah, it's not good. And just kind of, they're mumbling. They're not feeling good.
It's like I don't know how to sing at all or dance. Like I try to just think back. Like, where did it start? How did I get here? All my lessons that I've learned throughout the years, and it's just nothing's coming back.
Checks the time or asks Chev. Chev, you have the time on you.
What?
Do you
Jack.
have the time? Oh, sorry.
Are you talking? Okay, I'm like, are you talking to me?
No, I'm sorry. It's confusing with the names. That's my bad.
Probably wouldn't hurt y'all if you could edit your server profile so that it has like your character name first and then your normal name afterwards.
Yeah. I got it.
Yeah, good plan.
We can have that for next session.
First session, we're learning.
Exactly.
But Jack, do you have the time?
Would I have the time, Beth?
It is probably about, I'll say 12:15, 12:20.
It's Around 12:20.
Okay.
Definitely quarter after, and not quite 30.
Okay. Okay.
So, whatever happened there happened at midnight?
At midnight on New Year's Day.
It's
At midnight
December
on New Year's
31st.
Day.
Happy New Year, guys.
I know it's still December. It's
This New
December
Year can go to
31st.
fucking hell.
It's New Year's Eve.
Okay, it's New Year's Eve then.
Oh, I take back my statement.
I put my statement on hold.
Yeah.
I might be saying go to hell.
Okay. We need to get a radio on or something. We need to listen to the news.
Oh.
I think Runa is gonna go kind of check on her bandmates because like they've been through a lot together.
Yeah.
And she's concerned.
All right.
Can Louise call Nana?
Would Nana be up at this hour?
It's Nana.
Okay, fair enough.
The question
Nana's a monstrous entity of her own.
An eldritch being.
She is.
She is the enemy we have to fight.
No, don't say that about my Nana. Well, I think Beth has to roll on whether or not Nana will pick up the phone, though. She'll be awake. The question is, will she pick up the phone?
Give me a sec. Give me a second. I gotta take a look at their notes real quick. Okay. Sure, yeah. Give me a second. So, you call Nana, and after a couple of rings, she picks up. Louise? Louise, is that you?
Nana, yes. You got the news on? You hear anything out of the city?
Oh, wait. Bruno! Something's going on with Bruno!
Uncle Bruno?
Yes, Uncle Bruno! Who else would I be talking about?
Well, we don't really talk about Bruno!
Well, that's not my fault!
This is why we did this. You're welcome, Tomb.
Oh.
Give me 1 second, I gotta find the family tree. Give me a second.
I gotta recover.
Someone help Runa, she's dying.
Yes! Bruno, his wife, the kids, even Jamie, it's all of a sudden, I don't know. They can't play worse shit.
Wait, I have a question. Can we also hear the phone conversation, or is it just like...
Yes, you...
Oh, no, not Jamie. He's a sweetheart.
Nana doesn't quite understand the volume control.
Yeah, that's fair. And I mean, it's
her hearing's going. She's fine. She's a queen.
Yes.
But, Nana, it's just the musicians in the family?
Yeah. Most everyone else is still asleep. I will check in the morning, but all of a sudden I heard a dying frog. And then
Nana, just stay indoors. I'm gonna call Benoit and I'm gonna see what's going on.
All right, be careful. Be careful.
I will, Nana. Stay in.
Stay safe, Nana.
Make sure Runa's good. She knows how to do my medicine right.
Nana,
Oh,
Cecil makes the medicine.
She ain't talking about that kind of medicine, sweetie.
We're talking about the same medicine. Cecil makes it. You just hand it to her.
Well, she has it in such a nice way.
Honey.
Antics.
She does it in such a nice way. Oh, I need to go. Something's going on with the boys. Be careful.
Okay. Hi, Nana.
She hangs up.
Motherfucker.
She mixes my medicine in such a nice way. It's
She
just
does?
nice stuff.
You didn't tell her I said bye.
Jack, she doesn't know you.
It doesn't matter. It's rude not to say goodbye.
It's the principle of the matter. The
Exactly.
principle.
Are the bandmates okay, Runa?
Well, that's what's going on.
Let's be real. We are all shitty. We are not the bee's knees. We're more like the bee's crushed carcass under a car.
But Laura and Jack, you're okay. I'm okay.
I think I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm
not having many
fine.
mental breakdowns.
No, but you are
At least
coughing.
not externally.
I think Walter also wanted to do
The
something.
coughing is.
I'm just gonna I just wanted to roll stealth while the phone call was going on.
Mm-hmm.
So I can sneak from the bathroom to the car tables.
On your mouse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna need. I'll let you roll stealth. However, I'm gonna need you to. It's gonna be a hard roll. So instead of the 20, you need to make it 10 or under.
Nice. Okay. 10 or under. I can do that. Come on. Wow. Wait. Do I have to roll a D10?
D100.
Or does it have a D100?
Yep.
Right? Wow. 77.
You fail.
You try sneaking past, trying to cut through in between the booths, and you accidentally bump in just the right way that a table full of some dirty dishes crash.
And
everyone snaps their attention your direction.
Grabs shotgun.
Oh no.
God.
Wait.
You're the gentleman from this morning.
Oh, hello, Miss. Thank you for the sandwich. Can you tell your friend to please leave the shotgun where it belongs? Thank you.
No, I'm holding the shotgun. I kicked you out once.
Look, I'm just here looking for something, all right? I'm gonna leave as soon as I find it.
What are you looking for?
It's small. And
honey, you need to be specific, because if you're not, Louise is going to send you to Kingdom Come.
All of a sudden, you hear some bottles clinking, probably maybe about 2 feet above your head, Runa. And this little tiny squeaking sound.
A
little tiny squeaking sound and some clinking.
Oh, I'm gonna investigate. I'm excited. What is it?
All right. Just a minute.
My gun is pointing at Walter.
What does Runa find in her game of I Spy?
I'm just there, staring at the shotgun, waiting for the sweet release of death. Is this going to matter?
As soon as that shotgun comes out, Jack just starts backing up slowly.
You see a leathery, small, almost a string-like length and thickness and then you see something like a dark gray where it's leading up to, and it's behind a bottle. A full bottle.
What is this? And she's gonna very slowly try to like move the bottle so she can see what it is, but not startle it.
All right,
Would you like a zoology, or what would you like me to roll?
Sleight of hand.
Oh damn! Gotta be the 10. I rolled a 77. That ain't happening.
You reach for it, but you with your dress. There's some stuff that make jingling sounds. I'm assuming it's a nice fancy flapper like dress. So there's some.
Sure. My earrings make little clinking noises. I lean in through the bar.
Yeah. It makes just enough clinking noise that the leather thing slams into the bottle. Bottle falls over, misses you completely, but now you see what it was, and it is a decently sized rodent.
Oh no.
Chunky.
Does it look like can I make a zoology check to see if it's like your run-of-the-mill, like,
Vermin?
is it a New York, like, Minneapolis-sized rat, or is it like a pet, basically?
All right, go ahead and roll zoology.
Cool. I don't have a lot of points in it, but maybe.
Jack,
I rolled a 48, so I didn't pass.
It is a rodent of a very normal size.
Oh, damn, I was really hoping you'd quote.
It is not an ROUS. She's gonna
not an ROUS. It's probably about 3 inches too small.
Louise, didn't we haven't had mouse problems before, have we, dear?
No. I don't need this right now, Runa. Do not tell me there is a mouse in my bar.
I mean, it doesn't look dirty, if that makes you feel any better.
Please do not touch
Gabe kind of looks at where Runa's looking at, and he's like, guys, you got a mouse. Mouse is in the booze.
Cock shotgun.
Who's saying it, Gabe, or?
Gabe, yeah.
Yeah.
Guys,
Runa's just like, but it's so cute. Look at it. It's so tiny. Just like, oh, come here, little fella. I won't hurt you.
Oh.
Meanwhile, I stand up. I try to stand up very slowly, trying to get away from the shotgun range. If you could hand it over to me, that's the thing I was looking for.
Get it out right now before I shoot both of you.
I go towards Runa and ask for the mouse.
Okay.
I mean, it's right here, dear. It's not coming to me. It don't like me for some reason. I didn't do anything to it.
I mean, he usually doesn't like. He's very clean. He usually doesn't like dirty stuff. So like
Excuse me. What is that supposed to mean?
I mean, I just happened to notice some stains on your dress. I'm not sure what those are.
Walter,
he doesn't like dirty stuff, and he likes you.
Excuse me.
I would like you to roll a fast talk, see if you can get away without getting away with that.
I cocked my shotgun because I'm done.
Please stop talking before you get yourself shot.
Alright. So
dare you?
The mouse, seeming to sense the situation, is very carefully hops over into your hands and curls itself up right in the crook of your neck, kind of like it's almost like a little parrot, but it's a mouse on your shoulder.
I would think this is adorable if I didn't just get insulted. Rude.
Can you put the shotgun down now, please?
No.
Please?
No.
My computer died.
Oh no.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
I can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Today is just a day of computer problems.
Yeah. So.
This is every online session, actually. There is always at least one computer problem.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine. At least I got out of that quick talk.
Yes. Yeah. So, you have your mouse. He is on your shoulder. You do have a shotgun pointed at you, and a group of at least 3 people giving you dirty looks. So, what would you like to do next, Walter?
Oh God.
Please apologize.
I just don't have imagination. Yeah, I guess I should apologize.
Please apologize before you end up with some pellets in you.
Okay.
Buckshot.
Look, Miss. What was your name? Lady with the shotgun. I don't wanna hurt you like that.
Literally the person you asked for a job from this afternoon.
Yeah. Look, I just came here because some guy told me that there was a professional boxer in here. But after seeing what transpired on the stage, I just thought to let you know that sometimes, especially on the street, when people are, oh my God, I don't know where I was going with this. I'm just gonna take my leave, okay?
You have 5 seconds to get out of my bar. I'm going to count now.
Hold on.
All right.
Gabe kind of was like, hold on. Who's looking for me? What are somebody like you? And he's kind of gesturing to you, Walter. Why would you want me?
Oh, there was a guy downstairs that wanted was it the next fight, right, Beth?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
there was
it's
a guy
when the
downstairs.
next fight is.
Okay, thank you. There was a guy downstairs. I wanted to know what your next fight was going to be. That's everything they asked me to. That's everything they asked me to ask you, and honestly, I'm regretting it every single second I'm standing in here.
Let whoever asked you know. I'll let them know.
All right, thank you. So, ladies, gentlemen, and then I just walk off without getting my eyes off the shotgun all the way until the exit, and I go down the stairs, and then I never go back.
Okay. So I think that actually might be a good spot to end tonight's session. Just so we don't.
No,
Beth!
Okay, fine.
Is everybody okay with continuing, or do we want to stop? Let's vote.
I may need to leave soon.
Yeah.
I want to keep
I would
playing,
quite
but
like to
this
stop,
is a pretty good place to stop for next session.
Yeah, agreed.
I'm just
Yeah.
having such a blast that I don't want to stop.
I don't want
I
to
know,
tempt
it's
fate and
been
have another
great,
computer
but-
issue.
We have been going for 3 hours now, which, you know, is longer than we said we were going to, so it seems
Yeah.
reasonable.
We did have a couple of technical issues, but yay!
Yep, we sure did.
All right. So that is where we will conclude our first session. Yay!